The 1989 1-cent coin from South Africa is one of those pieces that many people may have seen or even used in the past without ever realizing its deeper value or story. At first glance, it appears simple and modest, just a small copper-colored coin that once played a role in everyday transactions. But when you take a closer look, this coin reveals a fascinating connection to a specific moment in South Africa's history, a time of transition, change, and quiet significance that now draws the attention of collectors around the world. This coin was minted during the late 1980s, a period when South Africa was standing on the edge of major political and economic shifts. Everyday currency from this era carries more meaning today because it reflects life as it was before those changes fully unfolded. The 1-cent coin, although low in face value, was an essential part of daily commerce. People used it for small purchases, change at local shops, and routine transactions that formed the rhythm of ordinary life. Each coin circulated through countless hands, unknowingly becoming a silent witness to history. The design of the 1989 1-cent coin represents the practical yet symbolic approach of South African coinage at the time. The details on the coin were carefully chosen, balancing durability with national identity. The metal composition, color, and texture were intended to withstand heavy circulation, which is why finding this coin today in well-preserved condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Many were worn down, damaged, or removed from circulation as newer currency systems replaced older denominations. What makes this particular coin appealing to collectors is not just its age, but the context in which it existed. Coins from periods of transition often gain value because they represent the end of an era. The 1-cent denomination itself eventually lost practical use due to inflation and changes in the economy. As prices rose and the purchasing power of small coins declined, these pieces slowly disappeared from everyday life. That disappearance transformed them from common objects into collectible artifacts. Collectors often look for coins that tell a story, and the 1989 South Africa 1-cent coin does exactly that. It speaks of a time when even the smallest denomination mattered, when people carefully counted change, and when physical money played a central role in daily interactions. Holding this coin today feels like holding a snapshot of the past, a tangible reminder of how much the world has changed in just a few decades. Condition plays a major role in the appeal of this coin. Since 1-cent coins were heavily circulated, most surviving examples show signs of wear. Smooth edges, faded details, and surface marks are common. That is why coins that retain sharp features, clear dates, and original luster attract more attention. Collectors understand that preservation adds rarity, and rarity adds value. Even small differences in condition can significantly affect how desirable a coin becomes. Beyond condition, there is also growing interest in South African coins among international collectors. As global numismatics expands, more people are looking beyond traditionally popular regions and discovering hidden gems from countries with rich and complex histories. South Africa's coinage reflects cultural identity, economic evolution, and historical milestones, making even low-denomination coins appealing to those who appreciate deeper meaning behind collectibles. Another factor that adds intrigue to the 1989 1-cent coin is nostalgia. For many people, this coin brings back memories of childhood, local shops, school days, and a simpler time. Nostalgia is a powerful force in collecting. It transforms ordinary objects into emotional keepsakes. When collectors connect emotionally with an item, its value often goes beyond metal and rarity, becoming something personal and meaningful. As time passes, fewer of these coins remain available on the market, especially in good condition. Many were lost, melted, or discarded when they were no longer considered useful. This gradual reduction in supply naturally increases interest among collectors who recognize that today's overlooked coins can become tomorrow's sought-after pieces. The 1989 1-cent coin fits perfectly into this category, quietly gaining recognition as awareness spreads. For investors, coins like this represent an opportunity to own a tangible asset with historical significance. Unlike modern mass-produced items, older coins cannot be recreated. Their supply is fixed, and their stories are already written. As demand grows and supply shrinks, values tend to rise steadily over time. While not every coin becomes extremely valuable, those tied to meaningful periods often show consistent appreciation. The beauty of collecting coins such as the 1989 South Africa 1 center is that they combine history, art, and investment potential in a single object. You don't need to be an expert to appreciate it. Even beginners can recognize the charm of owning something that once played a role in real-world history. Each scratch or mark tells a story of where the coin has been, adding character rather than diminishing its appeal. In recent years, digital transactions have replaced much of the physical currency that once dominated daily life. This shift has increased interest in old coins, as people seek tangible connections to the past. Physical money now feels almost nostalgic, and coins like this one serve as reminders of a time when value could be held in the palm of your hand. The 1989 1-cent coin may be small, but its significance is far from minor. It represents economic realities, social habits, and historical moments that are no longer part of everyday experience. That layered meaning is what transforms it from a simple piece of metal into a collectible worth attention. For viewers and collectors alike, this coin invites curiosity. It encourages people to ask questions about where it came from, who used it, and why it still matters today. In a world focused on the future, objects like this help preserve the past. They remind us that even the smallest items can carry great stories. As awareness continues to grow, more collectors are beginning to appreciate the understated value of South African coinage from the late 20th century. The 1989 1-cent coin stands as a perfect example of how overlooked currency can gain new life in the world of collecting. Its charm lies in its simplicity, its history, and its increasing rarity. Owning this coin is not just about possession, but about connection. It connects the present to the past, the collector to history, and value to meaning. That is why interest in this coin continues to rise, capturing the attention of those who understand that true worth is not always measured by size or original face value. $900.